And hello, my beautiful loves. It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition. And before I get into what is happening for you in the month of May, like on an energetic level, in the ethers, what is happening for us, soul family, on a collective energy level, I want to jump into this channeled message that I got about the month of May while I was walking through the park and the sun was beaming on my skin. It felt so good and divine. I've just been soaking in those little moments like that. The fact that you can feel the sun on your skin. That when the sun shines on you, a cluster of rainbows, just comes into my eyesight. I love it. And I've just so appreciated so much gratitude for nature and just this planet as a whole. But that's a whole nother story. But in the month of May, there is definitely a new beginning happening. It's fiery yet subtle. It's passionate. It's personal. I feel like the month of May is a journey into a new beginning where certain materials, people, places, and things can't follow. And when I say certain materials, people, and places, and things can't follow, you guys are coming into this undeniable understanding of what is important to you, what matters to you, what do you feel and see as wealth. Because again, you're building something right now in the month of May. And what you're building, it's personal. It's for you. This new beginning and whatever you're building in your life, it's truly priceless. A lot of you have manifested a new reality. So, what do you want to bring to this foundation? This is what May is really going to help you get clear about and get excited about, and actually taking these steps to, solidify this. And I want to say the earthly realms. And also, I really hope that you're proud of yourself because you made it. My love muffins, so much beautiful things are in store for you because you answered the call. You did those hard things. You did those unpleasant things. You put the time in and you put the effort. This is a priceless new beginning that you have earned. So get ready and walk boldly in this new beginning because what I want to let you know, this happiness that you are creating, this peace, this hominess, this love, it feels so good to be in your vibration and experience, you guys. I just need to really say to my soul family, I'm so utterly proud of you and the effort of being a conscious creator, loving yourself, knowing your worth, accepting who you are wholeheartedly, even when it's hard, making a conscious decision to overcome that doubt and those fears and show up for yourself. Honey, if I had 20 hands, all these hands would be clapping for you. Okay? So, what I want to leave you with is with a quote that I was guided to by your higher selves to read and embody this in the month of May and watch all of the beautiful things that unfold because so much is here for you. Whoever I'm channeling with, soul family, you did the work. Like, you can clap for yourself. You passed the lessons. Like, and whatever lessons came your way, you took it like a champ. Ooh. I freaking love it. So this quote is by the great Maya Angelou, and it says, "Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination, full of hope." You did it, Love Muffin. Embody who you truly are, which is love, walking, talking, and being in physical form. Show up for yourself like you have never showed up from this day forward in your life. Do not allow fear and doubt. Do not allow fear and doubt to talk you out of the blessings that you have earned, honestly. And this can show up in so many arenas, whether it's a new home, whether it's a business opportunity, whether it's love within yourself and your partners in a relationship and your creative projects, whatever it is. This new life is personal. And you do whatever yourself is asking you to do. Show up for yourself like never before. Because you are love and you love you. So you want the best for you. And you, when it comes to your well-being, recognizes no barriers. You are willing to jump hurdles, leap fences, and penetrate walls to arrive at the destination full of hope, which is your dreams, which is you, your authentic self. I love you, and let's get started. So, salutations, all of my beautiful moon children. It's Tori, and welcome to the Soul Family Soul Tribe Collective May energy reading. Okay, this is me really intuitive and also with tarot, tapping into the ethers, just seeing what's going on with the planets and what is going to be transpiring in our lives, like what energy is available. Because if you don't know by now, but everything is energy. Okay, so we're just going to be tapping into that, guys, and just seeing what's going down on a collective level. I already pulled some cards, but we're going to pull more together to clarify and just get an additional door that as a collective we're walking through in the month of May. But can I just say, I am super excited. Like, am I the only one that feels like this newness? Okay. So when I was channeling and just doing what I do, one of the things that I got, I kind of already said it in the channeled message that I played in the beginning of this, but May, this energy that is coming in, this is a new life, okay? And not only is this a new life, but this new life that you are building within your relationships, within yourself, within your career, it's personal. Okay. It's been a long time coming. I really feel like May, it feels very therapeutic. It's very healing. Just tapping in to the vibes. I really feel like it's just been a lot of releasing prior to May, but also just it feels like acceptance, a lot of regaining your personal power, a lot of you understanding that nothing just happens and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. I feel like a lot of things that didn't make sense are going to make sense in May. So you're going to be like, oh, wow, so this is why I experienced this in my life. Oh, this is why this happened. This is why I had to go down this path. Okay, it's just all going to come together. There's just this sweetness that's undeniable, that's here for you in the month of May. I love it. I love it. It just feels warm. It feels at home. It feels at peace. It's like tranquility. Oh, it's just all of those words. I also feel like in the month of May, there's going to be a lot of aha moment. It's just a month of inspiration, of really tapping into what empowers you. Quite honestly, May just feels very, very good. And I feel like it's something that we've needed given to like what's been taking place in the world and also in your personal life, of just really defining and deepening that connection to self, deepening your understanding, so it just feels very healing. It also feels like conquering your fears. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Because when I say conquering your fear, I feel like it's conquering the fear of acceptance. Because sometimes, acceptance of just, where you are or what you've been through or where a certain relationship is, believe it or not, it can be very hard, because I feel like that's where we get stuck in certain patterns where we're not able to accept that something has ended and that something is beginning. But I don't feel like that's going to be a problem in the month of May. You're going to get all the clarity you need to accept, hey, that maybe it's time to move on from this relationship, or hey, maybe like I'm a freaking amazing person and I really need to stand in that, like, hey, I'm going to accept love. I'm going to accept, me following my dreams. I'm going to accept, the blessings that's in my life. I'm going to accept that, hey, I have, some unhealthy habits or some unhealthy ways or patterns that have kept me in places and situations that I don't desire to be. Acceptance is the first step to change. Acceptance is what gets things into motion. So I feel like, it's kind of, that energy feels like it's just an acceptance. Okay. And I know I just said that like 3 times, but acceptance is so powerful. Okay. It is so powerful because it's almost giving me that energy of what I heard in the spirit realm. That's happening in the month of May collectively is there is a major depth happening energetically when it comes to complacency. So naturally, we hear that word complacency just really thrown around. But when I started to research it and dig deeper, it says, does complacency mean lazy? Being complacent is similar to being lazy. Often we get upset with our current situation, but refuse to work to improve. We are being complacent. So what's leaving is, you realize that you're not stuck. Okay. And there comes a certain level of maturity or spiritual maturity where you realize if something keeps happening in your life, if a lesson, it might show up in a different kind of person or a different situation, but ultimately you are choosing to be in a certain pattern that keeps you in cycles of such. That is leaving in May. And I'm super excited about that because, it talks about a complacent person never works to reach their potential because they feel that it is pointless. So I feel like hope is being restored. Where hope was taken from you, and you can apply that in any area of your life, you are seeing tangible physical evidence that new life is birthing. A lot of you, this is for like just home within yourself, that sense of personal empowerment. You're going to see this start showing up in your career. So sorry guys, I was literally drinking some tea, but in fact, strawberry lemonade tea, but anyways, so delish. But anyways, this is going to show up even in your relationships. You're going to see like wherever you have been complacent, wherever you have been stuck, the month of May is here to liberate you. The energy just feels so good, so potent. And I'm so happy to see whatever was keeping you in a pattern of complacency, just feeling like it's over for you, or this is just the way that it has to be. A lot of you have put in that work and you are working hard and diligent and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. I'm super excited. Okay. So speaking of that, let's get into, before we pull the cards and everything, let's get into this goddess Lakshmi. Okay, this is at the center of the reading, and I kept shuffling and this card kept coming out. I'm like, damn, Lakshmi must got something to say to us. Super powerful. Okay, so Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance, okay, fortune and beauty. And what many people don't know is that many call upon Lakshmi, but she only comes to few who have earned it. Today, that is you. She is the goddess of abundance, physical beauty, vitality, life force, good fortune, and fertility. She is the sweetness of the fruit, the petals of the flower, the glistening of the ocean. She is the extra spark that makes certain things beautiful. She comes to you with blessings of prosperity for the fruit of your labor. She has recognized your generosity and rewards you in her ways, whether it's financial abundance, radiant health, loving partnerships, a comfortable home, a good fortune, or even fertility. If you are seeking it, continue to give freely, lovingly, and so will she. So listen here. If you are into deities, Lakshmi is definitely, if you have stumbled upon this reading, she is here for you. So I really feel like life is just really about to get sweet, because the beautiful souls that I'm channeling for, you're putting in the effort, you're taking the necessary steps. Soul family, I'm so proud of you. Look at you out here getting it, out here shining. Don't play with yourself. Okay. I love it. And I feel like a lot of you just went through a period of really knowing that you are enough. Okay, whether that's in a relationship, having to walk away, just having, or just really knowing that you're a mighty manifester. A lot of you have just became solely conscious, or deepening that connection that you're the creator of your reality. You're a conscious creator, meaning that your thoughts and the things that you do matters. So some of you are waking up to that, and for some, you're fully just diving deeper into that. But Lakshmi is here, okay? And she did not come to play, honey. May smells like a rebirth. It smells and feels like newness, a new foundation. It's like everyone is getting, if you're doing the work, which you are, you're getting a energetic upgrade when it comes to your personal power. So you're going to start seeing that manifest in the physical. So don't be afraid to indulge and do the things that make you happy, or creative projects, or just surround yourself around that luxury that Lakshmi is providing here for you. Okay? Because it is, honey, it's going to be good, honey. Good. Ooh, I love it. So, my loves, I went ahead and pulled some cards, and we're going to clarify them together. But I pulled the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and I pulled the Ace of Pentacles. So what we're going to do is clarify these cards. And on the bottom of the deck that I'm going to use to clarify, we got the 5 of Cups. I don't know if you can see this mermaid and just really look at her. Because, the 5 of Cups reversed, it can talk about self-pity, self-indulgence, and just depression. But upright, and how this deck reads it, it talks about snapping out of a funk, whatever funk you were in, opening up to change, opening up to a venture, no longer looking at the past, and opening up to the opportunities that await you. This is a card that's all about, hey, it's time to quit moping and do something positive. It's, I can't even speak. It's just so that good. But it's like, hey, you still have these 2 cups in front of you. Okay. And also, I feel like, if you are waiting on existence, if you're waiting on, a green light, you're getting that in the month of May. And I feel like that green light is going to come from you realizing, hey, I still have these two cups in front of me, you know? So I love that. I love it. It's like hope is being restored. You're no longer looking at the past and you're opening up to what is in front of you. You're no longer crying over spilt milk. And this can show up in your relationships, in your career, in your creative projects, just within yourself. Like you are taking your life in your own hands. You're making this new life. Whatever you're building, it's personal. It's catered to you. I feel like you're putting yourself back in, in the center stage, almost to speak. And I love it, collective. I really do. I love it, soul family. Also, I don't know if I already said this, but this is a perfect time to, if, get back in the gym, working out, doing anything. Yes, I love to see it. Walking away from heartache, walking away from obstacles, walking away from the past, walking away from what doesn't serve you, to really embody and come into this Lakshmi energy to get the prosperity that's here for you. I just feel like a lot of you have a new perspective about life, about, what you can achieve, and just how strong you are and how courageous you are and just how brilliant you are. I feel like you're finally walking away from past ways of how you viewed yourself and seeing yourself in your true, awesome, amazing nature, opening up to new opportunities. I love it. I freaking do. The month of May is very, a time to like really do what you're passionate about, and really do what matters to you, and just to really honor yourself. When you flow in that vibration, the highest good for all is really going to come into play. And the planets, and the universe is going to bless you, because that's the way that the universe is flowing right now. I don't know if anybody needed that memo, but if you're about your well-being mentally, spiritually, and physically, like, the universe is going to bless you. Good karma is here for you. Okay, so multiple cards came out and I just went ahead and took them, guys. But I'm really feeling like with this Ace of Pentacles, this Two of Pentacles is really sticking out to me, because I feel like, no one can ever make you take or do something. How you call things into being and how you call things into form is, making the decisions or taking the necessary steps that your intuition is guiding you. So listen to your intuition in the month of May. It might tell you something silly and it can like bless you in so many ways. If you've been wanting to get like into, I don't know, and I don't need to talk about this, but I just heard it in the spirit realm, so I'm going to just say it. Stocks and bonds, do it. If you're being guided to play the lotto, do it. If you're being guided to, to start a project, do it. It's going to reap bountiful. I promise you. Okay, my love. So before I interpretate what I'm getting as an overall message, I do want to see what door are we walking through collectively on an energetic level in the month of May. And a door flew out, so let me go ahead and get that door. So this door right here, guys, I don't know if you can tell just intuitively how it's just like endless arches. So I really feel like you're walking through a limitless possibilities. Whatever you're willing to work for, you can achieve it, okay? And it says, silent skill. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. The soul can unwind. Breathe in and breathe out. Let go of doubt. So yeah, if you're willing to trade in your fears, if you're willing to trade in past pains, past hurts, like, you are going to walk through endless doors of opportunity, and not just even in the month of May, but from here on out, on this new foundation and this new life that you're building. Okay, my love. So now we're going to go ahead and dive deep into this. I don't know why, but that the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, we know the Eight of Cups is all about moving away from what doesn't serve you and really beginning a journey of what does. And sometimes the Eight of Cups, it can be, hard, because with initially with the Eight of Cups, we know the Eight of Cups comes before the Nine of Cups, which is ultimately a wish fulfillment. Sometimes it's hard to walk away from something that's familiar. And I feel like with Eight of Cups, these patterns or whatever, this, because I really feel like for some of you, it's this inner talk that you're walking away from, but also just connections and people and just ways of viewing a lens that you look through life at one point of time that was good for you, but now it's not. And I feel like you're doing the mature thing and walking away. Okay. But what's funny right here is this seven of swords and this Tower card. I was like, what is going on? How you gonna get the Seven of Swords and the Tower? And basically what I'm being made is like, whatever treachery, whatever was a secret, and this doesn't even have to just to come out in your life, but this could just be collectively, like on a global scale. It probably be some more scandals. I don't know why we're going here, but whatever, spirit. What is done in the dark will always come to light. So, let's just say if, there was a boss or there was a relationship, and you really did your just due. It's not to, ravel in somebody else's karma that's coming back for them that's not so nice, but it's right here in these cards. I feel like karma is going to be served in the month of May, and I don't know if like some of you will be able to see, but like something that really hurt you with this Three of Swords right here and this Eight of Cups that you walked away from, like again, like I said, you don't laugh at other people when they get their karma, but everybody, Tori has, gotten a nice dose of karma that was unpleasant, but I took it like a champ. So I feel like, whatever was done wrong will be righted. Justice is here and it's going to be served. And I feel like whoever I'm channeling for, you're on the good side of it. But, like I said, if there was like any, like a relationship that you were played and you were done wrong and like, you were like, okay, what is going on here? Or if a boss or someone thought that they got over, we're going to see more. I just heard like media. We're going to see like more of that play out, even if it doesn't happen in the month of May, but just in general, whatever. Nothing is hidden anymore. That's the object that I'm getting. Let's bring that back into us just collectively. Nothing is hidden anymore. So whatever news, whatever information that you need to move forward, whatever information that you need to transform, these could be your own patterns and your own ways of how, it's keeping you smaller. It's keeping you in your comfort zone, and it's time to detach and it's time to let go. Maybe it's a partnership, a friendship, a businessship that quite isn't what it needs to be. It's going to be made clear. You're going to see nothing is hidden anymore. And I don't know why Spirit just has me keep repeating that, but it's going to be made clear. Okay, where you stand, what is a faulty foundation, and what's a good foundation. Okay, because with this Five of Cups and this Chariot, sometimes, we're looking at the past or we're looking at past things because, it's hard for us to really, like we feel like we don't know. So maybe what you need is to know, and that's going to be made clear for you. Okay, so you can move forward in your life. Maybe there's a pattern, maybe there's a habit. And also, what I want to let you guys know is that you are in a new cycle. So sometimes we're in new cycles, but old things try to come up, you know what I'm saying? But no matter what it looks like, you are entering a new cycle. You're in it already. And you got the Ace of Pentacles. So I really feel like, what May is letting you know is that you have this brand new opportunity to be, to experience, to grow, to evolve, to conquer, to overcome, to let go, to bask in you and in your life and really build what you want to build. So May is here to really help you define what kind of foundation long term. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your relationships to feel like? What do you want love to be like? What do you want your career to be like? And like I said, back to those aha moments. Because with this Two of Pentacles, it's going to help you make the necessary decisions. Okay? What are you holding on to that it's time to let go so you can really be present in this Ace of Pentacles energy? Okay, so I don't know if I said this in the beginning of this reading. Ooh, really quick, guys. I'm so sorry. I just remembered about this Page of Cups and the Six of Cups, For some of my love muffins, that don't be surprised if past things or relationships, come back up. But ultimately, you have a decision to dance with the old and, play with the old, do another tango, or do you want to build something new? Okay. And that can apply in your love life. That can apply in your career. That can just apply with your personal development, your spiritual nature, So, like I was saying, I do want to let you guys know that your monthly spiritual guidances will be out in the weekend and in this week coming up. The goal is to get all of the signs out by May the 7th. I'm doing it a little different. I'm going to give you more. The first beginning of your monthly spiritual guidance is going to be what we usually give, your personal development about life, your spiritual aspect, anything that comes up. And the second part is going to be any guidance for your love life and just what I see. So I kind of combine them and I'm going to timestamp them. But other than that, soul family, I love you. Be great. Remember that quote by Maya Angelou that I quoted in the beginning, because that is where I was guided to find that out for the beautiful soul who is listening to this. Embody the energy of love in the month of May. You are love, so show up for yourself like you have never shown up for you before. Do you understand me? You better take up space. Take up space. Overcome those fear. Okay? Doubt is not winning the show in the month of May. You are front and center. You are being called by Spirit. I love you guys so freaking much. I hope you have an amazing May. It is always such a pleasure and an honor to tap into your energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sending you oodles of love and spiritual hugs. And I will catch you guys on my channel. Yes, I literally did just hug you through my tripod. I love you guys. Take care.